Okay, I'm chairman of the Taipei Sister City Committee. And since we talk about language so much, I'm going to say something about language as well. And I'm happy that my wife is not here anymore. She came with me, but she went out. So I can say whatever I want to say.
No, she's here.
Oh, no, you scare me to death. Okay. Oh, language. Okay. I'm from Taiwan. So my native tongue is Taiwanese. And Taiwanese is a dialect of Chinese. In Chinese, it's a very beautiful language, but the grammar is different. So in Chinese, nouns do not have, nouns do not have plural forms, okay? And verbs do not have tense. So if you say, I do, I did, I have done, this makes me crazy. Okay. And as I said, nouns do not have plural forms. So if you say one pencil, two pencils, that does not make any sense to me. Okay. And also, nouns do not have gender. So he and she means exactly the same thing to me. Okay. So I always make mistakes. Okay. And although I'm a professor in IU Medical School, I still speak weird language. Okay. And let me tell you a story about my language. Okay. In 1993, in the summer, I was called to be on jury duty. That was the first time I was called to be on jury duty. And during the jury selection, two lawyers asked me a lot of questions. And I thought I did I did my best to answer the questions. And then after the lawyers finished his questions, he asked me, Mr. Lee, what do you do? I said, I teach at IU Medical School. And then he said, I don't think you speak English. How can you teach? Well, I said, well, I was just awarded a teaching award, so apparently I can do something in teaching. Okay. And then that lawyer talked to the judge. I don't know what he said to the judge. And then the judge said to me, Mr. Lee, you are excused. I was so happy. So I went home. And then about 3 months later, I received a letter from the city government. And the letter said, Mr. Lee, thank you so much for helping the justice work. With a check of $17.50. I was very happy to receive the check and deposit the check. Okay, so about my name. Earlier today, someone sit next to me, asking me, what is your name? I said, Chao-Hung Lee. And she said, I really don't know how I should call you. Okay. So my name is Chao-Hung Lee, like most of the speakers, except Martin. We all have weird names. Okay. In 1977, I came to this country as a student in Department of Microbiology and Immunology, IU Medical School. And then during the introduction section, the chairman of the microbiology asked me, what is your name? I said, Chao-Hung Lee. And he said, that's a weird name. Give me a simpler name. I said, well, okay, I will think about it. Okay. And then someday, someone, actually one of my teachers called me Chao. I said, Chao. That sounds pretty good. Okay. So I want to tell my chairman, say, I want to be called Chao. Okay. All right, so that was 1977. And I was happy, Chao, that seems pretty good. So I enjoyed being called Chao for many years, until several years ago. I went to a meeting. I'm a scientist, so I go to meetings all the time. And one time I went to Italy for a meeting. Italy. So you can hear my story. So it's a scientific meeting, a pneumocystis meeting. I know none of you know what a pneumocystis is. It's an organism that can make you sick. Okay? It's a small community, so I know everybody and everybody knows me. The meeting is very important to me, so I'm always the first to the meeting place. So I sit in a chair. And then, so one person came in and saw me and say, Chao. I say, good morning. Okay. And then the second person came in, also said, Chao. I say, good morning. Okay. And then the third person came in, said the same thing, Chao. I said, okay, good morning. And then one Italian came in, and one Italian came to me and said, well, I see you sitting there and not going anywhere. Why do people say goodbye to you? And that's when I realized that Chao means goodbye. So I have been Mr. Goodbye since 1977. Okay, so that's my name. Okay. So did I answer your question? Good. So about the sister city, Taipei. Taipei is about the size of Indianapolis. Indianapolis has 800,000 people. Taipei has 3 million. Okay? And Taipei is the capital city of Taiwan. Taiwan is 1/3 the size of Indiana. Indiana has 6 million people. Taiwan has 23 million. So you can imagine how crowded it is in Taiwan. I'm not going to say too much about Taiwan. If you need to know Taipei or Taiwan, you ask Jane. Or you Google Taipei, Taiwan, and you will find a lot of information that you really do not want. Thank you very much. Thank you.